All right, happy day 87 of day trading the market open with a small account until we fund it with some more. I'm about 16 minutes late, but I had more work done at my house, and instead of just throwing money away, I figured I should probably just wait until they're done. So we got VTAK, penny stock, missed a VWAP bounce, no problem, no problem. HSDT, this thing might lower band, HSDT. So you're seeing live basically of how I scroll through opportunities. Because I haven't looked at anything in the market yet today. 120, 124. What else we got? BMR. BMR. Decent range. Very low float. No, mine was inverted. Okay, so it actually has some of the higher float than what's happening today. Nope, no thanks. Too expensive. CNET, NAOV. NAOV I could probably keep on the radar. It's a spread, 1 cent spread. K and W again, huh? VTAK tape speeding up. Let's look at some of these other ones. Too expensive. This is in play. INEO. NAOV. I think I like what I'm seeing for NAOV here. Okay. NAOV, there's highs, 132. Let's look at the dailies. Massive gap on NAOV if it gets over 161. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gap from 161 to 380 for NAOV. Okay. Bring it on. Trying to go back front side for on the MACD. 38, 8 cent breakout. It's been a slow 8 cent breakout though. Oh, that's a little better. Did we just get it? Interesting. My dash trader clock is slow. Maybe it's catching up now. We'll see. Because that new minute was off by like 10 seconds. Okay, new front side here for NAOV. Okay, we got VWAP at 120. $38, $36, $35, close to EMA there. If I had more trades, I probably would fire it right now. See if it gets back over 140. Since I don't, I probably need to wait for a VWAP bounce. INEO, interesting candle there. All right, I'm gonna watch this. I want to watch this clock, because if this clock's messed up, I don't know if my level 2... Yes, this clock is still off by like 20 seconds. What the shit is going on today? I didn't realize how often I look at that clock until it's wrong. 1 minute to make a new high is going to be over 143. KZIA approaching 100%. Oh, it's too expensive. So this last bounce. 25%. Ooh, boy. 117 to 150. Gotta try to catch a VWAP bounce if it gives us another opportunity. 1 minute to make a new high is going to be over 140 right here. Here's 40. 41, 42, 43, didn't take it. 45, 46, 47, didn't take the setup. Well, I wanted a little bit more of a low risk, high reward. I was really hoping it was going to come back down to VWAP. There'll be more opportunities. There'll be more. Okay, hammer? No. So the new minute, I was going to say the new minute should be starting basically like now. Yep, it did. About 15 seconds off on the dash trader clock. Just need an extended move down that we can capitalize on. Buy off that fear, catch that bounce. $155. Yeah, 155 is that last little pivot area until we start getting into the big gap zone. So I wonder if there's going to be covering over 155. I got to keep that in mind. So if I do get in, I probably want to hold through that area. See if it kind of explodes up through it. Because right now, I'm trying to think like strategically. Right now, they're still fighting off that area. It pegged off a 155. 155 was back on May 15th. It pegged off a 155 on May 28th. And now we're approaching that level again today. But if it can break that level, I wonder if shorts would be covering. The same shorts that have been in for the last 30 days or so. Or more. So let's keep that pressure up. But I gotta look for an entry. The entry was here that we missed. I don't want to take a high of day breakout. And Qs are about even. Stock market almost back to all-time highs, at least the Qs. Fortunate for whoever bought the tariff dip. Beautiful. Fear and greed drive the stock market. Fear of the uncertainty of the tariffs caused that nice dip. Added a nice cushion into the retirement fund. But what's going to be the day trade in the stock market today? All right, we got MACD starting to roll over a little bit. Let's see if we get an extended move downwards here. Need to capitalize off a pop. Come on, break down EMA. Break down EMA. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Oh, I wanted it. I wanted that to come down to VWAP. Oh. All right, HSDT has the lowest float out of all these today. Nice range to 216, and it is coming to try to test VWAP here. So what could be the play here? Same thing. Let's watch this instead of I know. We'll see if we can day trade the stock market on this bad boy. All right, so what's going to happen? We got a rejection, EMA. Ooh, that EMA play would have been garbage there. So let's see, probably another rejection. But where is it going to go next? Got a little bit of a wall there. Got a peak here. I mean, I think NAOV has the best opportunity for success here for now. Okay, there's that rejection near VWAP. No, not quite. Didn't get to VWAP yet. See, the nice thing about... Okay, hold on. Break of 50. Remember, that break of 55 is going to be pretty key here. And let's see, they are battling on this ground. 155 battleground here. Back to 49, nice looking candle. Here's 50, back to 49 again. $49, $48, $46 on the bid. There's 50, 51. Take that, see if we get through 55. 50 will be max L there. I want to see if people are going to try to jump out. There's a rejection off of 55. Small win. Let's try again. Didn't want to get caught in a hammer there. Dang, look at this. This is going to be a battle up here. This is going to be a battle. What's popping? Don't mind me just watching. Okay, there's 55, 56. Buyers at 55, buyers at 56. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. All right, max. I'll cut it at 160. That's not gonna be a max L. That'll be like max profit at that point. Beautiful, beautiful. We're up in gap territory. 166, 65, 66. Red on the tape. I'm gonna jump real quick. Secure it. Beautiful. Beautiful. $50 trades. Saw red on the tape. Saw red on the tape, and there goes that hammer. Yes. Good trade, good trade, good trade. Let's recap this real quick. All right, came to the market late because, again, I had some workers working at the house. If you guys were here 2 days ago, you saw me rush through some trades. I know some of you didn't like that video because you gave me the thumbs down. Come on, boy. At least I tried to show up. At least I tried to show up. Try to show up every day. Every single day, regardless of what we got going on. I was on vacation all last week, and I still logged in. So showed up late. Didn't see the market open. My real trading window is like the first 30 to 45 minutes. So I knew I had at least 15 minutes to kind of rumble. Missed this first trade that I was hesitant on. And always when I miss the market open, I feel like I don't really have a great read on the stocks. And that one was right here. That's 1 minute to make a new high. Missed that trade. Felt after I missed that one, I was like, okay, I got to dial. This is going to at least provide some opportunities. This was some choppy. I didn't ever feel comfortable enough to take an EMA bounce trade. I looked on the daily levels and I saw this 155 has a gap from 155 to 380. All right, yeah, we have some other moving averages in between there, but still, that is a huge gap. So in my mind, you have to go back in the video. I was kind of discussing the thought process of where would the shorts have to cover? Where would they start to feel uncomfortable? I wanted to hold some shares through that area. So that's why we played both of these trades. I took the first one through 150 because I wanted to see it go up to 155. And if it was going to break 155, I needed to be in. So I took it at 150. It showed red at 155. Got out at, it looks like 154. Then I played it again. But I played the breakout of 155 this time. I got in at like 158 and then out at 165. So good trades, good trades. Way to capitalize. We're now over that mistake day on Monday. So solid day. I'm out of here. Spread love, be good to each other. Drop a comment, drop a like. Let me know how y'all did. Always rooting for you. Peace.